Hoppy and baby cakes. We are live. Watch out, baby girl. Hi.
Yes, we are still alive.
We are alive.
And what's the word? Thriving. Yeah.
Thriving.
In the hills, in the trees, in the breeze. Westmoreland State Park.
That's right. Westmoreland State Park here in Virginia. Pin that.
Where yesterday was 83 degrees. Today was 37.
30. Well, when I woke up, it was like 30, around 30 degrees. It got windy and it got cold quick and it snowed. We got quite a bit of snow. We had to go up to Maryland, up there by in Bowie, Maryland. And it was like a blizzard almost. I mean, it was white out pretty much on the way up there.
Well, started by going to the bathhouse this morning and it was a little cold. Came back from the bathhouse and it was raining and it was very cold. Got to La Plata for part of our first bit of errands today and it was sleeting, which quickly turned to big fat fluffy flakes. And by the time we got to Bowie, it was still snowing.
Yep.
But thank God it wasn't sticking to the roads because nobody was prepared for that. We passed one accident. Can't say it was because of the weather or anything else. And thankfully, there were none on the way back. There were a lot of
crazy drivers. Let's just call them crazy drivers.
Yeah.
We it was kind of an all-day event. Unfortunately, these errands, we're trying to do everything we can on those days. Tomorrow we actually could do an appointment, and then we don't have anything until next Friday. Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, who knows? We'll come up. We'll see.
We'll keep looking at the schedule, but
So you were talking about the bathhouse.
Oh,
let's talk about what is the name of that thing.
So we met our wonderful camp hosts night we were here, and we've had conversations with them throughout. They were at the welcome campfire. We got to talk more. I'm not going to say a lot of things in common, but Vince went through the same Little Red Schoolhouse for training and stuff. Yeah. So
you're actually wearing the shirt.
Oh, huh. Yeah, that we got from the Expo.
Yeah, Little Red Schoolhouse is a RV academy type school that teach you how to repair RVs and inspect them and all that. Mm-hmm. It's a pretty interesting place. Yeah. If you want to learn about fixing RVs or building your own one out, recommend that. But anyway, sorry.
So let's roll back a little bit. We met these guys, the husband and wife, and went through first day of using the bathhouse. It's clean. It's clean. Oh, yeah. There are two showers. The one we're staying in Campground A, and this bathhouse hasn't been renovated since the 1920s.
No, since 1936.
Okay, maybe
even the cabins haven't been renovated since 1936, and they're built to last.
Yeah, they're solid. They're sturdy. So it's not going to be walking into a brand new bathroom. Not an issue.
They are very clean.
They are. The windows have whereas a screen on one side, window on the other. So there's spiders and things, whatever, trapped in that, webs, whatever. That's fine. Not worried about that. So the first shower adventure, he had to shovel out a
couple of spiders out of the shower. Yeah, I'm not trying to. I mean, it is a state park, so I'm not trying to kill anything, but I had to kind of coax a couple of spiders out of the shower.
Yeah, so no problem, right? I didn't have any, so that was even better. Hey, Turtle, glad you're here.
Hey, Turtle.
So that was even better, right? I didn't have to worry about any spiders. But as we're moving along and we're talking and we're learning more from Alaska, who had left, and on their way out, they wanted to make sure that they let her know that there was a huge spider in the bathhouse. And when we had the conversation, I wasn't so much as tracking whether it was the ladies, the men's, or whatever kind of thing. Okay. So, but she said she listened to what they said. They kind of told her what was going on, and she's like, "Okay, we're going to state park because they suggested that you bug bomb the bathrooms. Hello, remember where you're at. Not happening, but okay, great." So, what she then proceeded to tell me was that there is a friendly spider that she has named Francine. And Francine is the size of a tarantula. Maybe more like that. And I say that because, and still, okay, telling you this didn't faze me. Wasn't worried about it. I'm like, she's going to do her thing. I'm going to do my thing. I don't have to worry about Francine. Well, that was until yesterday. I don't remember if it was my midnight visit. I don't know what time it was that I went to the restroom. And, I always open the screen door. I open the door. I say hello, just in case there's somebody in there. It's kind of courtesy if somebody's showering or whatever. You kind of close the bigger door so you have a heads up if somebody else is coming in. I don't know. It just seems to be proper etiquette. I said hello. Francine was a little delayed in talking to me, and she didn't say much when she did come out. So I'm doing my business, and all of a sudden I see something come flying under my door, and it's black, solid black, and it's a blur. It's coming so fast that I couldn't. At first I thought mouse, and then I thought Francine, and all I could do was raise up my flip-flops and then tap the floor, thinking, good God, please don't run up my leg that fast. At least I was already in the bathroom, so if I was gonna my britches, I was in the right place. But it scared me so much I couldn't scream even if I wanted to. Haven't seen it since. Haven't seen her. I'm assuming that was Francine from the description. Haven't had a chance to talk to Christy yet again about my experience with Francine. But fast forward that to this morning, taking a shower, and I turn the water on, and because I look in the shower for one. Now I'm looking specifically for Francine because I want us to have conversations outside of any place that's going to try to give me a heart attack. Because I don't need to be running naked or anything else like that. Yeah, no. So turned on the water because the shower was fine. I didn't see anything. Turned back to put my soap down, and there were 3 quarter-size spiders. So these must be her backup singers is all I can think.
Backup singers.
And I had one on each corner. The 2 on the inside, 1 on the outside edge, and I thought, oh, please don't go onto my towel. See you, I would just squash you and rub you in. And I thought, okay, I don't know how you them out, but I thought, well, maybe the water's on. Well, apparently they were a little too saturated, so they kept sinking back to the floor. They weren't taking the hint to go out. So it was fine. We got along, took a shower, everything was great. But yeah, I really didn't like the audience this morning. And though I was thankful that Francine made her presence known and did not bother me this morning in the shower, because had it been somebody who's terrified of spiders, like I'm terrified of,
what that camera's doing.
I don't know. Then yeah, it would have been a very different experience. But
The camera's acting funny. Oh, there we go. I don't know what this camera's doing. It's doing whatever. I'm not quite sure. Okay, so anywho. Yes, and that's being funny.
But not haha funny.
Haha. Yeah, they ain't haha funny. Okay, so I'm gonna bring up this question, and this is the question that your brother asked. Do you miss the house yet?
No. Now, with Francine flying, with the snow, walking in flip-flops to the bathroom, would it be better had I had my own bathroom connected to a house with coverage that I could go to? Absolutely. But when he asked me the question yesterday, it kind of caught me off guard. I'm like, no, not at all. No hesitation. Nope. It was just like, paper's done. Great. Don't have to go back. Don't have to worry about anything else tied to the house, the property. the money was deposited into the account. It was wonderful to look at our Navy Federal online dashboard and see that the final payment had been received. Same day we signed everything. Excuse me.
I don't think I gave it a second thought. Friday, we were done. We didn't miss it. We rolled into here and didn't think about it really.
No, just rolled on to a new adventure. Something else. So it really wasn't
going to the bathroom and
well.
I mean that's probably maybe the best thing from it. But I mean, I don't miss it. Don't have to have it.
No, as long as we don't have close neighbors, he doesn't need the bathroom at all.
Absolutely not.
No matter the time. But I'm sure that's.
Why is this camera is going nuts? I'm trying to get it to just stay fixed. Let's see. Okay. Anyhow, okay. We're gonna see how that works.
Yeah. So as far as missing the house.
No, we don't miss the house at all.
No, it's not the house that makes the home. I miss Joshua. I miss our son, who's not with us.
Buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Agatha definitely is still very needy. She wants to be held. She wants to be close. She
got like anxiety. She doesn't like being left alone. So she's having a little bit of anxiety. And it's probably with all the changes and stuff. And so we've been taking her. We go to a doctor's appointment or in town or something like that. So we take her with us, I guess.
Yeah, she's got a nice throne set up in the back of the car. She's got some bathroom rugs that we took from the house that were cleaned, and that way it at least keeps some of the seat clean. The one that was on the back rolled off, and we didn't put it back up, so you can definitely see where all her hair is around needing to be cleaned up.
We need to brush her and get back in that routine again.
Yeah, but today was just too cold to try to hold her in place outside and calm her. But yeah, we do need another pretty day so we can do that.
We booked this. It was going to be in the 70s and 80s all this week. Next week, it was supposed to be nice for the next couple of weeks, and then it was 87 degrees yesterday. Today it went ugly. It was crazy. Absolutely. But we're not cold in here. I hadn't really turned the heat on.
No, I had a day that I was cold, but I think part of that was also because Agatha and I had walked out to one of the down one of the trails, and by the time we got back, we were hot, we were sweaty.
Yeah.
And in prep for that, he put the air on in here, which
put
I don't
the AC on, busted out the fan. To try to get him cool off. I knew it was hot out there. It was cool in the shade, but it was hot with the sun. We had a breeze
going down, but by the time we got down to the bottom, that's where the heat was, and so we stayed there for a few minutes for her to settle down a little bit, to get hydrated, and then to come back up, because there was another part of the loop that we were going to take.
Oh no.
It's for me.
Oh, okay.
I'll have to call him back here in a bit.
So get back on track. So we are trying to get some appointments sped up so we can head out of here, out of the area sooner rather than later. But we have like three more appointments, and unfortunately, like next Friday, Saturday, and then the following week, we're going to move to another campground and kind of hang out there for about a week. And then, the joy of living, it's rough. The only downside to this is it's like an hour drive to the doctor's appointments, at least, depending on where they're at, or to the other appointments we got. At least an hour, right? And that's each way. That's the only drawdown. But once we have these things done, we can take off, head down to Louisiana. So that's where we're looking to go next. Offload everything that we have in our that we took from the house and last minute stuff down into the shed, and then get the stuff out of the shed that we're going to go travel full time with. And then we're looking right now, not 100% sure, but probably 99% headed north, right?
Yeah, we'll talk about that as it comes.
Okay. We're figuring it out. We're gonna head north. We're looking at the next step of where we're gonna change our residency to, and share that adventure and that process with everybody. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about that.
Yeah, I think it's all an adventure because we have not done any of it before. So come along with us, and
It's your brother calling in.
I'm so sorry. He's more important.
Maybe not.
Yeah, he calls me. Aside from Dr. Turtle, I don't see anybody else on here yet. So,
Lordy,
where's my stalkers at?
Right. So we do have a fan page that we set up, and we've been your Facebook fan page. We've been calling everybody stalkers.
Well, only because we were trying to figure out how to tell the story of, okay, these are the days, like the house was sold. This is what we've been, saying was going to happen. Once the house was sold, we were going to start our travel journey. Well, we did, but the appointments kind of kept us. We did get out of Maryland. We went to Virginia. And obviously, for those that watched it, there was the Bridgerton, Lady Whistledown, her little newsletter that she puts out, and Tiger said, well, maybe something like that. And I'm like,
something catchy,
right. And I didn't want to be campers. I didn't want to be nomads. I couldn't call everybody else tumbleweeds. So I was like, if they follow us, if they're a fan, maybe they're stalkers.
They gotta be stalkers. And I kind of like the tagline, kind of opening up the video. Maybe I'll have to do the videos and everything now. Hey, stalkers.
Well, I don't want to offend anyone, but if you think of a different way to introduce, but anyway, it was trying to figure out, okay, day one, what the heck did we do?
Right.
But it wasn't about, did we make a bad decision? Did we this or did we that? It was, what did we do today?
Yeah, it's kind of like a daily journal of what we're doing. So it's little fan page. It's not, it's on Facebook or Meta, whatever you want to call it.
But it's for us to remember what we did, because the days will run into each other. Like today, it almost 7:00. We left here this morning at.
You know what, Turtle? What we tried to do. It was hard getting all the appointments in 1 week. We were trying to get everything done this week.
We had appointments that were closer together, and then we had a change in our closing date.
Yep.
And we had a change in our closing date. And then it changed 4 or 5 times. So as much as I tried to reschedule appointments that we had already worked out to where it would be during the week of closing, that got blown all to hell.
Yeah. Tomorrow was supposed to be our original closing date. And all the appointments we were doing, we're trying to knock out this week before the closing date. And that way, closing day, we could just take off and
like maybe have one night, because we knew like we had to have our taxes done, for example, or something along those lines, but not to spend weeks and weeks trying
to get everything closer together. But then like some appointments got canceled and rescheduled multiple times. So we're trying to figure that out. Are you leaving the car?
Yeah.
So when we do get out of here, we're gonna this down there, leaving the car down there with that's my son's car. It didn't have dogs in it, so there wasn't any dog hair in it. My car was the utility /car we had. The dogs.
That's a whole different story. But so it is his car. We plan on leaving it there. It would be nice to have a vehicle, because we've been able to leave the RV set up, but it's not a lot of setup and takedown, so it's not that big of a deal. Right. It's just if we know we have an appointment like we did today, so leaving from Virginia, going down all the way to Bowie, Maryland, it was a lot quicker, obviously, to go in the car than it was in the RV, and to make a couple of quick stops.